Hey guys, how are you? I'm pretty sure that we hardly have any viewers in, and that's why I chose this time because I really wanted to just speak to you guys and give you a small gist of why we are not doing too many videos of late. We are rehashing some of our old videos. Well, basically, we wanted to have a complete change in the way we go ahead and do videos. So with AI everywhere, AI is everywhere, guys. There's no hiding behind it. I've seen a lot of channels nowadays using AI to actually create the script for it. There's no research being done. AI creates a script, and they use AI to rewrite the script so that it's slightly different from what is there. They use AI once again to create the audio for it, and then they use AI to create the video as well, and then they just combine everything, post it on YouTube, and get a lot of likes, subscribers, etc. Well, I initially thought of going down that route, but then my love for mythology and the fact that we have approximately uh, 2,800 odd subscribers who are quite genuinely follow and like our content, I figured that's probably not the right thing to do. Well, what we've decided to go ahead and do is, hey, Potato Guy, thank you very much for joining in. Wasn't sure that anyone is going to be listening, but you've been one of our great subscribers from day one. So thank you very much for joining in here as well for my first live stream. I know it's a disappointment, the visual, but hopefully what we do will actually help you out in the long run. So, like I was saying, there's AI being used for everything. There's zero research being done by many of the channels that I see out there. So, what we've decided is to go completely in different route. So, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be having a lot more videos where I'm on screen. We are going to be focused a lot more on the content, on the delivery, and just not have random AI generated style videos anymore. The videos that we want to do also, we want to actually create a lot more engagement with those videos, because what we've seen so far is that the people who love our videos actually tend to stick around, and then they like the way that we present everything. Everything is a lot more streamlined. So we want to add a little bit more personality to the whole thing, so that there's a lot more uh, content and a bit of entertainment as well. Although we wouldn't be going down the complete entertainment route, because that's not what we want to achieve here at Mythlook. What we want to really achieve is to impart knowledge and become a resource hub for anyone who has anything that they want to do with mythology or with culture in general. A lot of feedback that I've been getting is about the different kinds of mythology that we probably need to be focused on, we probably need to be looking into, and we've already started work on that. Slavic mythology is one that we've had a lot of requests for, which we are introducing. We've had a request, a very, I would say, a very uh, uh, potent or a very important kind of request we received from few of our viewers who actually wanted us to segregate uh, the African mythology into different regions or different countries rather than clubbing it all together as African mythology, which I believe is the way forward. And African mythology needs to get the credit it deserves because it is amazing, guys. The very little literature out there about African mythology when we try to research different characters, but the kind of stories and the kind of myths that we come across is absolutely mind blowing. So we are in a in a way, or we're trying to find out a way to really go ahead and split it into the different regions, because Africa is a huge continent with a lot of countries in it, and each country having a lot of tribes and a lot of different segments or sects that actually believe in their own mythology or their own version. So we really don't want to offend anyone by jumping blind into it and really just go ahead and club everything together. But we want to really find a proper way to go ahead and split the mythology into different sects. One of the ideas that we had was to focus on the larger mythologies first, for example, like splitting them into Yoruba mythology, Zulu mythology, etc. But then once again, what happens is it tends to become much more difficult because the smaller tribes have their own mythologies as well, and they deserve their space. So when you look at it in the overall scheme of things, we might be doing too little because a next video for a Yoruba mythology might come in a very long time. Might take the gap might be a really long time before the next one comes in. So we're still trying to figure it out. That's one thing that we're working on at here at Miklo. And another thing that we are trying to do is trying to jazz up the background a little bit because this is my workstation. I have all my books here and all my reference material on both sides. A lovely window which gives me a lot of sunlight, but where I've seen so many videos on YouTube where they say that the background and the lighting needs to be a bit more perfect. So this was just a trial run to see whether how my really messy study room looks on screen. Yeah, potato guy. Yes, that's uh, uh, what we're doing on the African mythology front, and we are looking into bringing in a few experts as well. On our website, what we've tried to do is build out uh, a merchandise section where we are going to be launching mythology related or mythlook related stuff. You can get t-shirts, posters, and a lot of other things. All you need to do is pre-register. I'll share the link probably in the description below where you can go ahead and do it. We're also curating books. Now we've figured out that yes, YouTube videos are probably one of the best ways to get the message out, best ways to get gather a following and to really uh, bring out the essence of mythology to a lot more people and increase the reach. But we shouldn't forget that there's a lot of books being written by experts who I usually refer to or who we've heard a lot about and has contributed in a great deal to the whole study of the field of mythology. So what we are doing is we are curating books. They would be available on the Mythloke platform. You can go to the website www.mythloke.com/bookstore and have a look at the books that we've curated. Now, all these books are actually promoted, not promoted, I would say, recommended by Mythlook because we've gone through the books and we've seen the kind of value that they have, and we really want to ensure that all of you out there, if you get a chance to get your hands on one of these books, go ahead and do it because it is something that will add a lot more value to your study or your exploration of mythology. One more thing that I wanted to touch on this live stream is the fact that we are looking at building a community of followers. Where we've seen Facebook groups where the kind of admin decides that they are no longer an admin, but they are more of a dictator, and they start to police everything that comes out. We want to build a community that does not do that, gives everyone free space. If you've noticed on our YouTube channel itself, I never, point out that someone is wrong. I always, accept when someone says something that's contrary to what we are saying, because one thing that I've learned in my study of mythology so far is that if there is one story, there are probably five or six different interpretations to it, depending on which area that they are located in, which community they are from, etc. So there's a whole lot of interpretations and understanding of mythology that comes in, and it generally doesn't have to be the one that you refer to or the one that you have used as the base material for the video that you do. And being this, I always say that no matter how much research one does, it's the practitioners who, at the end of the day, probably know a little bit more than you because they are used to it and they have been living that life and following it for quite a while. Now, I've been rambling on, so just to get a small recap, we first of all, apologies for not putting out videos frequently enough. We are working on a new format to counter the whole AI menace on YouTube of AI generated videos from start to end. We are looking at introducing new mythologies like Slavic mythology, on which we've already started work on. we're looking at finding a way to formally categorize African mythology rather than clubbing it all together. And we are also looking on launching books on our website, which you should probably check out. And to keep you all, really engaged, let me tell you that we have close to 72 videos that we have on the pipeline that we will be rolling out in the next few months. So if you have any interests, any particular videos that you would like to see, do join us. We have a membership system on our website as well as on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe. You get to pick which videos that we do or which mythologies that we focus on as well. So it's really up to you guys to go ahead and give direction to the channel and be part of the whole community and help us grow. That's pretty much it from my end. I'm not going to be taking too much of your time because I know that probably you've seen an update that there is a video from um, Mythlook, and you probably jumped in and you were greeted with my ugly mug. So next time, I would say that when you see an update from Mythlook, it will be a proper video that's done from our side, just to give you a small hint as to what's coming up next. If you see in the background, it says Mythlook, it says Greek, it says video number 160. So the next video that we are rolling out is from Greek mythology, and it's you guys can guess which one it's going to be, and hopefully by next weekend you would see a steady stream of videos coming out from our side. So thank you very much. I want to thank you all once again for staying with the channel, helping us grow, and do help us a bit more by telling all your friends to subscribe to the channel as well. I really want to see a silver play button here at least by the end of next year, and hopefully you guys can help us create content and guide us in the way that you would like to see the content so that we can do something much better in the days to come. Thank you very much. Love you all, and it's been an honor creating videos with you. Cheers.